I accidentally paused it. So, this video is being inspired by Kai. I already said that. Basically what I did was I watched all his like new videos on his secret channel that he put on the playlist for his thoughts. And he did say that he thinks that we should all have like a channel of our thoughts, and I was like, that's a great idea. Like maybe I should just go ahead and do it, right? Because like, who's stopping me? Nobody but myself. Like, I'm the one stopping me because I'm afraid of what people think, and like that's a hard reality for a lot of us. And I've been trying not to like I'll make myself like a hardy. Like, I'll be like, oh no, I don't care about what people think. But yeah, in reality you do. Like, I do. And like, that's not good, because like he said, we only have a certain amount of time on this planet, so why the fuck not? Like, and it's so true. Like, that's real. So like, I really feel very like moved and pushed by that. But I don't want to ramble on. I just want to get to it. So I started in 16, right, writing music, writing poems, and then I went on to like writing music, and then I did my first track. I even did some rap here and there, like just playing around, right? Now I'm not gonna tell you how old I am, but maybe you could guess it. Moving on later into life, I found a studio that I started going to in Miami, and I was no longer living in Miami. I was like 4 hours away in Orlando, and it was after like a big, toxic relationship. All the relationships I have ever had have always like, told me I was stupid, or like just didn't like support my dreams. Let's just say that. Like, they never supported my dreams. They thought that I was delusional, like including family, everybody, Well, long story short, I met my partner. My partner now. We've been almost 3 years together. A very healthy relationship compared to everything else I've ever had. The toxicity and abuse that I came from, that doesn't exist here. So it's a safe space, and nobody ever let me create, like, right? So like, nobody ever let me create. And then the person I'm with now, he's an engineer. He owns a music studio, which I helped him build, right? So that to me is so like an accomplishment. Like, I went from people not believing in me, people not wanting to see me succeed, not wanting to see me create, to finding someone that, feeds my dreams, right? And helps me achieve towards that. So I have a studio in my house now. We had a commercial location, but we chose to close it down in the beginning of this year, just because we want to focus on our artistry and ourselves. We grew tired of trying to push people to be better, or just, if you have a dream and you do the opposite of what you need to do to get to that dream, then what are you really doing, right? So we just kind of got tired of like that, like so many great artists that we worked with, and they don't push themselves, they don't release their songs. And let me stop myself right there, because I am one of the artists that don't release my music. Like, this last year, I did not release anything. I did not release anything. If I remember correctly, I did not. I said I was going to, but I didn't. And it has took a toll on me. I'm not gonna lie, but I did create, I did create a lot. I made a lot of songs, a lot of good songs. I haven't released any of it because I've been working on it still. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because people say, like, as an artist, singer, whatever, like, you shouldn't take too long on a song, or like whatever. Like, back then, when you would record, it would be a whole process to try to, like, go back and record it again, right? But now, since technology and everything is just so, like, faster, and like you can just delete and go back and and keep going, and like it's not like before. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, like when we try to perfection it, but I just think that I know that I need more time for my craft. I'm real early to all this. Like, I don't have as many years and time as I should, so I don't feel like confident enough, like this is ready, since it's such a vulnerable part of myself. I just taking my time, and that's okay. Like, I'm now understanding that it's okay to take your time and work on yourself first, your mental health, your health in general. Like, it's okay. And I feel good about that. Like, finally just living with that and sitting with that it's okay to create in silence. It's okay to not showcase your work, right? Until you feel ready. Like, that's fine. But what's not okay is if you don't ever showcase your work. That's not okay, right? And I feel like I've always wanted to make these videos. I haven't, just for so many reasons. But we can get into that later on. But what I do want to get into is basically just the notes I took. I took notes from Kai's video. And it's kind of like a summarizing of his videos. They were also great. I like watched them like maybe 3 times. He's so inspirational to me, like, because I think that streaming is like the new thing for artists, right? But it's a hard thing, right? Imagine just making content. Like, imagine just making content. Like, that's hard in itself. And then you think about streaming, like, that's wild, right? And I'm a little older. So to me, it's like a new thing. But it's okay. Like, that's fine. So what I got from his playlist, number one, just becoming better all around. It's something I've been working on. Like, I truly have been working on being better. Not since last year, like, I think a couple years now. I've really been just focused on that, because I'm not I can't settle. Like, I'm not someone who settles. I can't just do the same thing, like, I just feel like there's something more right out there for me. Like, I want to push for that more, right? Like, okay, anyways, I'm gonna get lost in that. Well, the point is that you have to be real with the person that you want to become in the future, right? So that's what he said. And that speaks thousands of words to me, because if you say you want to be president, right, then you have to be real with yourself, right? Like, am I able to do that, right? And like, figure out a roadmap or a game plan how to do that, like how to become that. It's the small little things that will get you there, right? So me, I strive to be an actor one day, and I love singing. I dream about being interviewed. I dream about sold out stadiums. Like, and it's not like a little kid dream. Like, I know that I can achieve it because I can vision it. I can envision it in my brain, right? Like, I can see myself doing these things. And if you can see yourself doing these things, it's for a reason, right? Like, you have to work towards that dream, because it's a big dream for a reason. Like, God placed it in your heart. God placed it in your mind for a reason. Like, I feel like there's people I need to reach. because the world is a lost place, and if you don't align yourself with what God's purpose is in your life, then you will become that lost world. And it's a scary place. You know, it's a scary thing. So it's important to always, like, you know, sit with yourself and kind of ask yourself, like, who am I? What do I want? You know? And if you're not asking yourself those things, then you need to really ask yourself, like, what are you doing, like, right now? Like, what's keeping you from doing that? Is it the people you're around? Is it what you're doing? Like, what is it, you know? So that right there was, like, key. Like, be real with the person you want to become in the future. Like, FaceTime your future self. Like, you know, like, think that way. Like, 5 years from now, it's like the questions they asked you at an interview. Like, 5 years from now, you know, who do you plan to be? Like, what does your future look like? Visualize it. I don't know, sketch it up. Make ChatGPT create an image for you, you know? I don't know. Use the tools you have right now. Another thing is pushing your boundaries. Right now I'm pushing my boundaries because I've been wanting to do this forever, but I just haven't, right? And, like, right now it's 6:46 p.m. January 14th. And I have tons of videos on my phone that I've recorded to upload, but I have not uploaded. I am gonna upload this one. Because I am putting a pause on myself, and like that's crazy, right? So I have to push my boundary, and this is me pushing my boundary. Now, this next question: are you doing the things you need to do to become that person? Ask yourself that. Are you really doing the things you need to do to become that person? Like, I'm gonna be honest with myself. I'll be honest with you. I haven't been doing those things. I want to be an amazing singer. I am not there yet. I am working on my vocals. And I do not work on my vocals every day. And that is something that I need to be real with myself, right? Like, I have to do those things to become that person. So that's one. Now, getting 1% better every day, right? Even if it's just, you know, sticking to one habit that you're building, right? Like, it's funny because in the beginning of this year, I was like, I'm gonna create like a meal plan for me that I will be strict about and be boring about and be repetitive about, right? Because I'm Gemini, and it's hard for me to, like, be repetitive sometimes because I find it, like, a little boring. But that's okay, because what I've been learning is that in the boring things, that's where success comes in. So you just gotta keep going, right? So this beginning of the year, that was my thing. Like, I'm gonna do a meal plan, I'm gonna stick to it, and the first thing I'm doing is hot water with lemon in the morning. And it's funny because it aligned with what Kai said, because he mentioned that, like, he mentioned that in his, like, videos. I don't know which one of them it was, but he mentioned that, and it was pretty funny because I'm already doing that, like, since the beginning of this year, right? Like, that's what I started. And it's been helping me. It's great. And I do put just a little bit of salt in it just to get my electrolytes going. I feel like it gives me energy. So I've been doing that.